Everybody, welcome back. It's MJ here, just plain fun. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video. I'm going to show you all some of the cool stuff that folks have been sending to me lately. And let me tell you, you're going to want to stick around to the end of this one because I got some cool stuff lined up. Alright y'all, let's dive right in. When you're a massive YouTube star who gets tens and tens of views on every video, you know, people just like to send you stuff. And so let's go ahead and take a look at this first one. I think for the most part, all these guys know that I'm planning on showing these. But this one is from my buddy Ryan, who lives also here in the state of Virginia with me. And he sent this to me. Look at that nice convenient pull tab. He sent this one to me a while back. It's just been sitting waiting for me to make this video. And this is a very cool marking knife that Ryan made. And just check that out. That thing is awesome. Very cool, very cool little marking knife. I dig it. Thank you. And it actually comes with this little storage that I can hang on the wall like so. It's got the screws already ready to go, so I could just screw that right to the wall. I put this back on there, you know, just because I want to be safe. Unfortunately, these are not for sale. I did talk to Ryan about it. This is not something he has time to mass produce, but you know, y'all can just admire this one and live vicariously through me because I have this awesome marking knife. And I'm just going to run through a couple other things. This was sent to me from my buddy Paul up in New York. So thank you, Paul. I sure appreciate it. This thing is just a, you know, it's a beautiful wooden chalice. And it's pretty awesome. This is one of those high-speed Lie-Nielsen screwdrivers that, of course, everybody needs on their bench for planes, especially if we're working with Lie-Nielsen planes. And this was sent to me by my buddy Jeremy down in Florida. So thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. This is from my buddy Kevin, who gave this to me. Naturally, Stanley is the professional's choice. Y'all already knew that. And this one is from my buddy Derek, who sent it when I bought something else from him. He sent this to me as just a complimentary gift. This is a Stanley number 20. This is a Herwood, and just a very cool screwdriver. Because, you know, let's face it, you can never have too many flat tip screwdrivers. So thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. And this next one comes from my buddy Steven out in Texas, a little cheese cutting board. So not really a woodworking tool, but still very, very cool. So thanks, Steven. And if you follow me on Facebook, you've already seen these pictures from Eric O'Gray out in California. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me using his full name since he's like a celebrity. He's a famous writer. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I'm going to splice in some pictures of the before of this particular tote so y'all can see it, but this is the after, and as you can see, Eric did just an unbelievable job of repairing this, and you really got to see that before and after shot in order to really appreciate it. Just a fantastic job. It's actually going to be hard for me to let these go. They might end up on some of my personal planes. I don't know. For these last three, we're going to get into more of what you would consider a more traditional unboxing, because I'm actually going to be unboxing these on camera and seeing some of this stuff, well, seeing all of it for the first time in person. This one comes from a buddy, I'm just going to say D.O., who lives in what I believe would be considered to be Eastern Europe. And if I'm wrong on that, I'm sure he'll message me and tell me that I'm wrong on that. That's a pretty cool little symbol there. Anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, very nice. That is an awesome wallet. So that thing is pretty awesome, and I would show you all the inside. Maybe I'll show it to you like this. So very cool, and that thing will definitely find a nice home here. For this one, I went and did some pre-cutting off camera just to cut down on the noise of the plastic opening and everything. And that looks like a very unique and very cool shoulder plane. And look at that, that's a little Preston. I'll tell you what, if y'all aren't familiar with these Prestons, I know one thing right off the bat, they are, one, a very high quality tool, and two, my understanding is they are not cheap. But look at that thing. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal. I love it. That is very, very cool. And I don't even have a little shoulder plane like this, so this actually works out really well. So once again, Dio, I appreciate it. Can't tell you how much, and that is awesome. And if right about now you're thinking, dang, I need to get some better friends, I'm just going to go ahead and agree with you. You do. Next up is from Honeybrook Tools and Woodworks. As you can see, William Adams, proprietor. Over on Facebook, the Can I Have It auction page. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. Become a member. It's a good place to pick up some tools at affordable prices. And check that out. Got a little business card with a note to me on the back. And then a couple stickers. A very cool awl here. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and take for granted that everybody is familiar with the awl and knows what this is for. And the second one is another marking knife. So how awesome is that? And Will does offer custom sets. You can reach out to him, let him know what you're looking for. He has a number of different options for the ferrules as well as for the wood. So definitely reach out to him. And I know he's working through a little backlog. I believe he's working through a backlog at the time of this video being made. But definitely let him know that you are looking, and he will hook you up with your particular style and color, etc. of what you're looking for. Let's see how well this marking knife pairs with my little inker here. Make a nice small line there, fine line, however you want to say it. And it might not show up super well on camera, but you know, obviously we're not making a huge line, so I'm definitely happy with that. So shout out to Will, thank you, I appreciate it. And now it's time for the one that y'all have all been waiting for. This one is coming from Dave up in the Midwest, and he does know that I'm showing this one. He is Dave Corinth on Facebook. And y'all have seen this if you're in the hand plane group, the hand plane, the big one, restoring, collecting, using all that good stuff, building. So you've already seen these out there, but now you get to see another one. And as a matter of fact, I believe Greg Ricketts actually did a live opening of one of these on his Facebook group, so on A Plain Life. So y'all may have seen that one as well. Oh, look at that. He's even got that awesome sticker that is a throwback to the old school Stanley logos from back in the day. Oh, look at that. Corinth Tool Works, June 17th. This thing is just, I mean, does this guy think of every angle or what? And here we go. I'm excited about this one. I've been looking forward to this and really all of these, but this one in particular, because it's just, you know, it's I'm not going to say it's a one of a kind, but it's definitely fairly uncommon. There are not a ton of these out there. Check that out. That thing, ooh, look at that. Oh, got the little mark on there, Corinth, USA. How very, very cool is that? I can't say enough good things about this, but just to give you all a little bit of history in case you haven't heard, the brass that is in these actually came from old, worn out, unusable brass like this. And I actually sent Dave, what did I send you, Dave? About, I don't know, maybe 40 of these or more. And he was able to actually melt these down. Again, they were unusable. They could not be used. They were all chewed up, jacked up. The ring here was all worn out. So they could not be used any longer. So he did melt them down. Smelt them, is that the right term? And then made these. These are in the style of a bedrock, as you can see. And as far as I know, I think he built somewhere around maybe 20 of these in the first run, somewhere in that neighborhood. And just did a fantastic job, as you can see. And I feel like I need to show y'all by way of comparison. This is a number 2. Just to give you an idea on perspective, a 2C. Here is a little 101 for comparison purposes. And then here is a number 1. So you can see how it compares in terms of size. But seriously, I mean, how cool is that? Just a tiny little bench plane. And this thing does actually work. And I feel like maybe I need to demonstrate just so that y'all can see how just incredibly cool this little dude is. Let's go over to the vise and see if we can make some shavings. Let's see what we got. I don't know. Y'all tell me. What do you think? Dang, y'all, I'll tell you what, this is an exciting day in the world of JPF. You're just plain fun. It does not get much more fun than this. So to everybody who sent me something to show, man, I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Meanwhile, check this out. Tell me that thing doesn't look right at home with all of its brass and bronze friends. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And to quote an old 90s movie for those of you of a certain age, today was a good day.